Ready for some State of Decay 2? Well, what do you know? The pre-stream is over. We are 10 minutes in. So let's knock that down. This comes to a close. And here we go. I'm your host, Get Good Fox, and this is State of Decay 2, a fresh start. We're going to be playing Lethal Zone, start a new community. And yeah, I'm going to let you vote on some things as well. So first off, we're not going to vote on Lethal Zone. We're definitely playing that. Now here's the first vote. Get ready, boys. We got a vote here. Poll time. New poll. Which map? So we've got Mare Valley. We've got Cascade Hills. We've got Drucker County. We've got what is the other map called? Brain fart. I'm getting hit. I'm getting seized by the brain fart. It's called Providence Ridge. And the last one is going to be Trumbull Valley. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave the vote to be, let's make it a 2-minute vote so that people can really, because this is a fairly important one. Here comes the vote right now. You can vote right above the chat section. There is where you're able to vote. Also, because the video isn't moving right now, we're stuck on a menu. I'm going to go ahead and keep... I'm just going to keep like a video playing. Because the thing is, if I don't keep a video playing, the stream will start buffering again. So I'm just going to have this here to keep the stream buffering. Captain KC85WA. I'm guessing Captain KC 1985 Washington. That is my attempt at decoding that. Fox, I started Lethal Zone last night after finishing each leader in Nightmare Zone. I love a referral to a YouTube video or a playlist for your Lethal Zone tips. You make it look a lot easier than I experienced last night. Okay. Well, one, I'm going to be starting Lethal Zone Fresh Start here. So that is the first thing. You know, you can watch these. That's always a good one. My next... Let me see. Where do I got... let me go to my playlists. Let me look at my playlists. So let me go right over here. Playlists. What about Filter by Lethal Zone? Okay, so... You probably want to watch State of Decay 2 Season 10. That is my first Lethal Zone. So that was when I was the least experienced with the game. Now, I play very slow in it because I don't know how to play. Like, I don't know how to do Lethal Zone. But each of these seasons, they are basically... You'll notice, like, look at this. So, Season 10 has 21 episodes, Season 11 has 19, and look at that, only 14, and that tells you that I'm getting faster, and I'm getting better each episode. Like, each season, I'm becoming more familiar with it, so it's taking less episodes to accomplish it. I would say those are the ones, and the way you would find it is, like, you would just type in, like, Get Good Fox, Lethal Zone Season 10, or just Lethal Zone Season 1, or Episode 1. That'll help you find it. That would be a way to do it. I do have plans to do like a tutorial series. And, oh, did we get voted? Did the votes go in? Okay, so it looks like you guys have voted for Mare Valley. I'm going to try a Twitch prediction. Let's try a prediction. I don't know how to do it. Oh, okay, so I can make the I don't knows one. Complete the prediction. I don't know what it does. Yeah, that's the correct prediction. All right, let's try a new prediction. Here we go. The new prediction is going to be... Here we go. Oh, it's too many characters. And here we go. This is going to be a 30-minute prediction. I don't like I said. I'm just going to try these out because I don't know how they work. So here's the prediction. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think when I get to the base, will it be full of blood pharaohs, or will it be a nice, peaceful thing? What do you think is going to happen? All right, so you guys voted for Mayor Valley. Oh, thank God. You guys are the best. Did I ever mention I love you guys for voting for voting for the good the good base? Here we go. All right, so I want this to be somewhat educational, and okay, here we're gonna have another poll as well. I'll let you guys decide. It doesn't matter that much to me. We're gonna vote. And I'm gonna give you 3 options. And okay, here you go. We'll make this a 2-minute vote. Here comes the vote. Oh God. All right, so you got to click up top, and you can switch from the prediction to the what do you call it? To the poll. Yeah, the poll is like oh yeah, it shouldn't be half an hour. That's true. Can I change that? I don't know what I'm... If you think I know what I'm doing, you are wrong. Let me see. Can I change the length? I think I can just hit the prediction when I get there. So you got about 1 minute left to vote. Vote, vote, vote. Also, where's my buffering video at? I need my buffering video back. No, not my dumb meme. I need my buffering video back. Here we go. Let's keep this stream buffering. Not so loud video. All right, you got about 30 seconds left. The poll is set for half. No, the prediction. Yeah, the prediction is too long. I should have said it for like 5 minutes. Whatever. I can declare once we get to the base, we can declare it. Oh my God, the nuns won it right at the last minute. Man, you guys have failed me. We don't get any boons now. You guys weren't paying attention, and you let them win it, so we don't get any boons. Very sad face. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. We are going to... I want a driver. So let's go find us a driver. Driver? Driver! Oh, hygiene could be good. Let me see. Driver. Oh. That's probably fine. And... probably mechanics, to be honest. Ew, she has halitosis. Gross. We can't choose the most useless skills because we don't have anywhere to go lower than that. If we make this as bad as it gets, then we can't go any lower than that. We won't have won't have anything even lower than that in a future playthrough. Like, look, we got to play this game until State of Decay 3 comes out. So we've got to kind of go down step by step so that there's room for more playthroughs in the future. There we go, mechanics. Sure, whatever you say. Okay, so this is, like I said, I do want this to be somewhat educational as well. And by that I mean I want to show you, like, what skills would you want to pick in this kind of situation. I think this is a really good starting setup. I think this is a really good, and let me explain why I think it's really good. So hygiene, it's just gonna, like, make it much harder to get blood plague. That is a problem. Like, getting blood plague is a problem. I know that might be news to some people, but it'll be a problem. Also, Singer Fam, welcome to the show. Miss Burnsta from the future, Thomas McKaig, the Potato Man, Redlius, and Abomination Co. Welcome everybody to the show. So, I want driving. Now, why do I want driving? Because we're not using the Pyrolauncher, so fuel becomes more important. Also, we don't have a very accessible way to kill infestations, so driving is more important. Well, the truth is that the infestations are forced upon you, unfortunately, Abomination Co. And then we want mechanics because, honestly, these two kind of go together, because the truth is that your vehicle is the most important thing. No, cat, don't do it. Get away from that cat. No, get away from that cat. Don't get even close to that. My cat wants to play with my modem, and I might be news to you guys, but I need my modem. Anyways, we're ready. All right, time to see what the prediction is. So most of you guys are predicting a full house of ferals. If we are hit by a full house of ferals, we are probably dead.
And we're empty. Again.
So, I hope we do get hit by a full house of ferals, because then I get another shot at getting my boons back from you guys.
Ripped apart by a feral.
I have a bet.
Okay. Step 1, get the stuff out.
We need to find some place to settle down.
Here, hold this. I'll take it. Hold on a second, we've got some contributions coming in. Where is my sublog at? Look at this, the buffering. This is why I try to keep a video moving in the background. Like, you gotta love Twitch with their buffering. Burnsta27 with 5 gift subs. They went to JDAC1456, Baldrick 615, Ballerina 8808, The Boss, and oh, awesome. Stan is he's like a regular viewer here. Oh. Let's go around. It's all fine. I'm willing to go around. So now we got buffering. If the screen is like jumping around, it's buffering. It'll do that whenever I don't keep, basically I gotta keep the stream constantly moving, otherwise we have buffering. So let's go ahead and get this guy.
Open your eyes. Here they come.
So it is November 1st, everybody. That means it is the day after Halloween. Tell me, how did your Halloween go? What did you do for Halloween? I need to research how to fix this buffering issue, because like I bet there's a way to fix this. I just don't know. Once it buffers, though, it's perfectly fine. Get ready, it's almost prediction time. I got an idea. What if I just loot this area real quick?
New digs.
Let me check to see if there's a bunch of enemies in here. I haven't tried it this way before. I mean, why not, though?
Locked.
Check the other door. We're in.
It ain't fun till some deadheads show up.
Let's hope you don't eat those words.
All right, secure the area. I mean, come on, like, we've got all the people's inventory here. Man, we're gonna start the game with a rucksack of ammo, and we're gonna start the game with some weapons. Oh, they don't really do Halloween in Australia? Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea. Bickers says he didn't really do anything for Halloween. I mainly worked on Halloween.
Bingo.
I did play some games with the boys, though. The game we played had a Halloween event, but yeah, you know. Oh, man. We got Reclaimer in the house. So Reclaimer went to a Halloween party. You gotta see it. You gotta see this. Let me show you let me show you. So here I am on my Discord. You gotta see this. Where is the GGF Art Museum? So right over here, there's a new entry in the GGF Art Museum. This is Reclaimer. You see him right there in the chat, Reclaimer X22. This is him cosplaying as a costume Halloween party as John Wick. How good is that? How good is that, everyone? Round of applause for Reclaimer there. I decided I liked it so much that I added it into the art museum. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Waste of time.
It really looks like John Wick, too. I was convinced. I mean, he looks younger than John Wick, but, like, that's fine. Thomas McCaig says that Halloween is for big, stupid, dumb butts. Good gravy. Uh-oh. I forgot. Burnster's from New Zealand, not Australia. I always think of New Zealand as being like an extension of Australia. You love John Wick. Yeah, I know, isn't it? It's really good. I agree.
Wear me out.
Like I said, round of applause for Reclaimer. Like it's really good. I said it's probably the start of his new ETHOT career. He's gonna be like a one of those ETHOT cosplayers. Like next thing you know, he's gonna have his own like hot tub scene. So since we got 3 people with us, I mean, what's the harm? We're just gonna go ahead and loot this place.
Nothing left to see here.
Here comes Hellkin swinging by with a T1. So let me log that in. Hellkin17 with a T1 resub. Thank you for being a part of the Fox Republic, good sir. Did we fully loot this? Yeah, we did. Okay, so right off the bat, we're starting out with some good stuff. We're not even to the base yet. That's totally fine with me, though. Now, you might be looking around and thinking, hey, it sure is peaceful here in Lethal Zone. But this is, in fact, Lethal Zone, in case anyone doesn't believe me. But the beginning of a Lethal Zone is fairly peaceful. Yeah, okay, let me add an exception. The beginning of Lethal Zone is peaceful if, and only if, you have a fresh start. Alright, so is the game going to be over immediately or not? Actually, give me that crossbow back real fast. Hey, buddy.
We need to find some place to settle down.
I might need this. They're both hunting crossbows. Very sad face about that. Not a fan of the hunting crossbow. Here, you can have this back, though. You can have this, and that, and that.
Growing up poor sucked. No matter what it was, there was never enough of it. I learned I could survive on a can of beans for 2 weeks. So when our can opener finally broke, we were just plain fucked.
You didn't bash it open with a rock? You just wanted the star. That's what it means. Let's get Nosy Man out of here. Captain Casey. 85 TX. Oh, he's Texas now. Good gravy. Welcome to the Fox Republic. That is a T1 there. Thank you very much. For those who don't know, the reason I pause is because I do log in my recent contributions, and then I add them into my shoutouts. I haven't gotten around to do that. Maybe I should do that tonight. Is this an educational stream? It will probably be infotainment. I will try to be a little more educational. Basically, anytime I do like a more hardcore playthrough, I think it is the perfect time to be a little more educational.
Figures. The sooner I finish this shit, the sooner I get back home.
It's locked on both sides? What kind of gate is locked from both sides? Oh, you can just open it. I see. So it's locked for me, but... This is the world I live in.
Wouldn't be all that hard to convert this dump into a new home.
So we don't know what enemies are nearby, so let's try to be quiet where possible. Never mind, we're going loud.
I'm gonna fucking drop.
When I say loud, I mean like... We're going like... noise. Wow! That zombie got through the door in a hurry. Jeez. Yeah, I gotta get us a little bit of, you know, a little bit of EXP here. Not that you get very much on Lethal Zone, unfortunately. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's secure the house.
Fan of this place.
Just stay cool.
Blood Cop TW, welcome to the show. Wait, we're not done yet. We gotta, you know, like, ferals could appear.
Yeah, this'll work.
Until I claim
Let's
it,
claim this shit
it's not
pile
set in
and move
stone.
pronto.
I like what I'm hearing.
Alrighty. So we're claiming the first home site. Let's do it. And it looks like it was nice and peaceful.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials.
So
We
how
need to
do I
improve this
complete the
place.
prediction?
You know, it'd be great if you could go scout out a place for us.
How do I do that? I can't remember how to do that. Let me see. Okay, end submissions. Choose an outcome. It was nice and peaceful. So, congratulations, folks. That's number 2. You guys got it. Boom. Predictions completed. It was nice and peaceful. I believe we killed, I don't know, maybe a total of 5 or 6 zombies. Let's go ahead and grab everybody's stuff,
I'm off to a
transfer
good
it on
start
over.
here.
That's great.
Done. Sorry it took so long.
That's cool.
Now what we're gonna do is rearrange everyone's inventory. Hey, and you know what? Don't think that it doesn't happen. There are times where literally a feral will just be right straight up at the base. So it happens. It is a legitimate concern. There is cause for concern, one might say. Where'd that guy go? Not you. Where'd
Don't let the
our buddy
Zeds get
pal go? Gimme. Actually, you know what? Just guard the base with this, actually. Yeah, guard the base with this. Okay, so this is a largely, like, you know, almost a naked start, which means we got a lot of work to do. This is not going to be done quickly. You can't get any work done? Well, I mean, that sounds good. Like, being responsible is overrated. Like, let's be real here. Okay, so what do we want to do next? We want to go and scout, and that's because the most important thing we can do is get our vehicle up and running. So that is going to be objective number 1. I'm rich, worship me, says Bernsta. Oh, because you voted for the peaceful. Okay, I see. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. How did your Halloween go? Looks like we got some people who, you know, they went to some Halloween parties. We got some people just spent with family and friends. Some people thought Halloween was a big, poopy, no good holiday. So what did you guys do who just came in? Fox mainly did work. He did some research. And like I said, if you scroll down from my my stream, you'll see I put in all these lovely panels in. I decided to redecorate a little bit. Nothing there. Okay, so yeah, this will be somewhat a somewhat educational stream. Our goal will be, I will teach you how to play as I go, assuming that I don't just immediately get owned by blood ferals. That can happen. Absolutely can happen. And let's go ahead and loot. So since we are on a fresh start and we don't get boons, I don't get to, like, you know, call in all my crazy wacky DLC stuff. We need basically every single item that they're going to give me. Now we're going to scout because scouting is good. You want to scout. Unless you've memorized every single location in the game, you want to scout so that you know where to go. So what our goal is going to be, we got 2 goals right now. We need to get the vehicle up and running. Very important. We need to have the vehicle. Number 2, we need to get some building materials so that we can immediately build an infirmary and a
perfect
gym.
fucking location for an outpost.
I'm not going to be
Me,
too
another
worried
plague
about whether we find literally every scouting thing. I'm just going to, you know, find what I can. We need to start making money too. Oh, wow, I got it all on my first try. Isn't that something? All right, so we're not going to be worried too much about our supplies in the beginning of the game because I can only transfer 1 rucksack at a time, so there's no reason to worry about it. A survey car. It would be nice if we find one. Did we find one? Nope, we got a Moraga. No survey car. That is a negative. I'd love the survey car if we could get one, but... Okay, step 2. Like I said, it's very peaceful right now. This is peaceful, lethal zone. And we want to keep it that
air
way.
Tastes like blood.
And the way we're going to
There's
keep
gotta
it
be a
that way
plague card around. Probably
is
lots
by
of
being a
plague
little
zombies,
stealthy.
too.
We don't have to be super stealthy, you know. Right now, I feel completely safe with running. I don't see anything wrong with it. We're going to go find some fuel here. We're going to go get the
Seems
car
clear
up and
for
running.
now.
And with the car,
With
then
the
we can
plague
start
card
actually
around,
carrying
that
some
won't
supplies.
Well, at least it's something.
That's a good question, Reclaimer. Like, New Zealand and Australia are apparently different. Grounded made the wolf spiders bark?
Not bad.
You'll have to send me a video of that happening, Lycan Wilf. Because that sounds really weird. Alright, so we already got some chemicals. We'll need those for construction. We're also going to need those for making fuel bombs, because fuel bombs are going to be our replacement for the Pyrolauncher. Uh-oh, things are getting hot and heated over here. Reclaimer has, like, upset his waifu. Alright, let's head back. Up to it. Like I said, Lethal Zone starts out pretty peaceful. Use that to your advantage. The worst thing that could happen is if I get attacked by a feral, like, really suddenly. Which is why I should probably have my pistol equipped. I could probably fight a feral. Why not? Let's just get rid of this guy. So what I'm going to do, get him to chase me. Oh.
Cloud is poison.
He tried. Okay.
And once this shit runs out, I'll do it all over again.
Okay, so let me dump this stuff away. And now we're going to go get our vehicle up and running. The Moraga is pretty banged up, but, you know...
Fuck me, we got a blood feral.
Where? So now we're going to identify the location of the blood feral. Just because your guy says that there is a blood feral in the area, it doesn't mean that he's, like, literally nearby. In this case, he's about 80 meters away. That's fine. We can live with that. As long as we just kind of stay away from him, it'll be fine. And there's other things we can do. We can lure that feral away. There's a lot of stuff we can do to, you know, minimize the risk. Let's try to be quiet here. Okay, so in the beginning of the game, you should only get maybe one blood feral every 30 minutes. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. There's the original horde of zombies we found earlier. Let's see if we can get around them. We can also sneak if need be, which I can do. Yep, you don't see me. First time chat from Alleycat 1006. Welcome to the show. Casual Kirk says that he imagines that New Zealand will be the last refuge of civilization in the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I mean, either that or we could get Dead Island. I'm not sure which. Alright, good news. So now what we need to do is let's go grab some building materials. We got a feral right here, so let's try to avoid that. Instead, I want to go right over here. Actually, yeah, let's go right over there. Alright, so the vehicle is very, very damaged. We need to be delicate with it. We cannot treat it roughly, at least until we find some repair kits. And even then, yeah, let's not get out of control. So this normally has building materials in it, but it's pre-looted. So what we're going to do, like I said, remember, Lethal Zone is pretty quiet in the beginning, so it's okay to make a more bold move like this. This move is a little bit more aggressive, but it's okay, because remember that Lethal Zone is a little bit more quiet in the beginning of the game. First, let's go ahead and scout. Tech Viper, welcome back to the show. What'd you do for our Halloween, Tech Viper? Same with you, Hyboria14. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
What did you go? Oh, I found one total building. Wow. I'm on a roll now. The Beard Logan, welcome to the show. What'd you do for Halloween? That should have been the question of the day. What'd you do for Halloween? Oh, someone's in there. We'll fight for it though. This is a good location. I'll fight. This is a great location. 1, 2. So we got 2 bottles of painkillers, snacks, and some firecrackers. I can make use of them. Oh. Now, we don't care about beating our weapon. Who cares about this weapon in the beginning? It's like, it's just a pipe. If the weapon gets beat up, we'll just dump it and get a new one. Sorry, like, pipe stands out there, but pipe is not an important part of my strategy. He was handing out full-size candy bars. Oh, wow. Bet the kids were like happy about that one. Normally you just get those little bite-sized ones. What kind of candy bars were you handing out, Tech Viper? It better be Nestle's Crunch. God, that's my favorite candy bar, I think. What is your favorite candy bar, boys? I like Nestle's Crunch. And Kit Kat. What skills did we start with? That's first time chat from Light France. Okay, so for everyone just now arriving, this is Lethal Zone. You guys voted for no boons, and what I started with is hygiene, mechanics, and driving. If you want to know why I chose those, feel free to ask. Oh, man, yeah, that's right. You got those gross ones, didn't you, Thomas? 3 Musketeers, 100%. Oh, man, 3 Musketeers, I can only have the bite-sized ones. They are just so sweet.
I've seen enough of this place. Let's go.
They are so sweet. They're kind of like Milky Way to me. Milky Way, oh, man, I can have maybe 1 bite-sized one. They're just so sweet. All right, so that's why we came here. We're going to get 2 rucksacks from this one, and then there's another construction site right across the road, and we're going to be able to get 2 rucksacks out of that as well. Let me go ahead and dump this out. Favorite chocolate? The cheap Christmas calendar from, I don't know that one, from Kinnerton? I saw that people were selling basically adult buckets of fireballs. Not like the real fireball, but like imitation fireball. And it was supposed to be like adult Halloween. Reclaimer says, give me a massive jar of Nutella and we'll call it a day.
damn heavy.
You know, I hate to say it, but I've never had Nutella before. What is it like? What isn't it like a chocolate thing? Ambush when she gets in. Okay, we should be able to get a second rucksack here. Chocolate. That actually sounds pretty good. So is it kind of like a peanut butter kind of thing? Like, is it like thicker? It's made from hazelnuts. It's horrible. Oh God, we've got a conflict here. It's like the hazelnut meta. I really don't want to do anything about this screamer, but we gotta silence him.
That screamer's gonna bring all the zombies to the yard.
It's quite thick. So is it kind of like chocolate peanut butter then? Chocolate hazelnut peanut butter? Interesting. I mean, it sounds good. I guess unless you don't like hazelnuts.
A lot of trash in here, but nothing I can use.
The only time I have hazelnut anything is coffee. Where are we dealing with? I know there's another one. Oh, I know where it is. I know exactly where it is. It's always in the same place. It's always in this right here. Alright, let's see if we can get this without an incident. So I had a wacky dream, I'll tell you guys. You guys ready for my wacky dream? It was related to State of Decay too. So, I had a dream, and I was in my car, right? Which is something that I do. So it was like a very normal dream. I'm in my car. So then what happens is I am talking on my phone because I got a headset for my car. That's another thing I do a lot. So I'm talking to my pal Eve, and I'm driving.
I'm dead on my fucking
And
feet.
don't ask me the details of where I'm going. That's not really the dream didn't enlighten me on the destination, etc. But I get to my destination, and I'm talking to Eve. I get out, and I'm walking, and I'm still talking, and then a bloater shows up. And I'm like, oh God, it's a bloater. I basically say it just like that. Like, not super, you know, a little bit surprised, but not very enthusiastic. I'm just like, oh God, it's a bloater. And Eve is like, a bloater? What's that? I'm like, well, I sure hope it doesn't, like, you know, run over I hope I don't run it over in my car, but it's okay because I'm already out of my car, right? So you don't take as much damage from a bloater when you're not in my car. And so as soon as I say that, the bloater basically just like bends over, grabs its butt cheeks, spreads his butt cheeks, and like goatsies me, and then just like lets it rip. The nastiest blood bloater fart I've ever experienced, or every time I've experienced, and just like blasted me away with it. And then the dream ended with me just kind of standing there in the fart, and it was like a third-person dream. I wasn't like dreaming in a way where it was first person. It was a third-person dream. So in my third-person dream, it like zoomed up on my face, and my face is like kind of like my eyes are a little bit squinted, and I'm just like sniffing a little bit, and I'm like, this is unpleasant. And then the dream ended. And that was my dream. Okay, so we got plenty of stuff. Oh, I was supposed to do this as well. I derp. Let's get the infirmary going.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this place up into something real.
What was I doing before I fell asleep? Probably the same thing I do every night, Brain, or Pinky. Tried to take over the world. I have no idea what I was doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get the feral's attention real fast, and what I'm gonna do is just lure him away. Because, you know, I want to do stuff in my neighborhood, and this feral's just kind of cramping my style. So we don't need to fight the feral. What we can do is just reposition him. You know, I'm just gonna leave him in the dirt now, and I'm gonna drive away. He'll give up chasing me, and all we really did was kind of reposition him. So let me see. The feral's right over there. I think it's safe. So let's just get out. We'll fight this zombie. Oh, he tried. Did you see him try? He tried to scream. So like I said, pretty peaceful.
Yeah, still some deadheads around.
Well, I'll tell you this thing. I don't have a dream unless I get, like... I never have a dream unless I didn't have a lot of sleep. If I get a full night's sleep, I never have a dream. So whatever I did, it was probably staying up too late and only getting like 4 to 5 hours of sleep.
I guess it's kind of useful.
Okay. So right now we're looking for food because, well, turns out we need food. Also, if I don't know if I have the influence for it, how much influence? I got 400 influence. Yeah, let's claim this as an outpost. We want to basically immediately start addressing our food concerns. That's the main thing I want to use my outpost for in Lethal Zone, especially from like a more hardcore fresh start. I just want to like start solving my issues on food.
Mark this place on the map as our new outpost.
So throw these in.
With a little more effort, this place could really shine.
I mean, I didn't... Okay, well, here's one thing that was beneficial to me. I did not have any memory of what exactly it smelled like. Like, I didn't smell it in the dream. Like, that... I guess that wasn't, like, an important detail of the dream. Let me go ahead and make a fuel tank as well. Also, oh, we can't get that going. Storage room. Let's get a fuel tank going.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
How about we don't do that, man? Like, I am not worried. Like, those plague hearts, they could just stay there, because I just don't care right now. Was it too much candy? I don't actually eat candy too often. I don't have smell-o-vision, not in this dream. This dream had, even though the theme was that I smelled something, there were no smells in the dream. It was purely an auditory thing. It was visual, it was auditory, and it was also like an out-of-body experience. No, Al, I didn't see her there, but we're gonna fix that real quick. Oh! Okay, another... Alright, we're looking for food. We need to kind of get our base stocked up. Oh, here comes Mathlete. Hold on, let me log that one in. Mathlete coming in. Mathlete 34 with the T1 resub. Thank you very much, Mathlete. He says, hey, yo, Fox, 10 months already. Yes, indeed. Like, we have been doing it. I'm going on my first year as a streamer. Although, like, I guess technically I haven't really been focusing until, like, the last, like, 6 to 7 months. But yeah, I guess I did at least go live 10 months ago. And thank you very much, Mathlete, for being a part of the Fox Republic. Alright, we got food. We're looking good. So someone suggested that I get the weapon case around here. Yeah, we could do that. Actually, I kind of want to get this. I don't want my car to be that far away, though. Big tip. Don't let your car get too far away from you. Your car is like one of the only things that keep you alive in this game. Oh, there's one right there. And we got a horde in the distance. I don't think they're going to cross paths with us, though. Clear trash complete. Let's get this one going. Honestly, this starting base is really good. It's got basically everything you need for a good starting base. I have really weird dreams. Anytime I'm sleep deprived, I get weird dreams. I did a little research on it once, and apparently it is said that if you don't get a proper amount of sleep, you will, basically, if you get the full amount of sleep, there is a good chance you will not remember your dream, because apparently in the different stages of sleep, your brain, I guess, wipes the memory of the dream in the final stage of sleep. But here's the deal. If you don't get a good night's sleep, then you never get the chance to enter into the final stage of sleep, right? Let's see if anyone's on the floor.
Glad we got that done. On to the next.
Nope, looks like we're good. Like I said, lethal zone, it can be pretty peaceful. What is my opinion on the most difficult legacy mission? I would say it's the sheriff because of the sheer quantity of hostile humans you have to fight. There are workarounds, but that one is it's just that. You have to fight the largest amount of hostile humans compared to any other mission. The easiest is definitely the builder, I agree. The fastest to complete is the trader. The trader is only like 3 or 4 steps long, and they're all very simple. Let's dump that in. Feral is right over there. We got another... We might have some food over there. Let's go talk to our neighbor. I don't want to get too close to that Feral. I kind of like him over there. You think the trader is the easiest? I would say it's the second easiest. I mean, like, the thing about the builder is that you have the entire... You have the full protection of your base. Like, your base really, really makes a difference. Like, you get, like, all 8 people. And then you could even take all of those recruits. Like, you could go up to, like, the maximum number of people and whatnot.
The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory
Oh,
around
look at
the
that.
port.
Thomas and I on the same wavelength.
Those
What you
things
got for
basically
sale?
infect their whole environment.
I kind of want that, but we are...
Could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. This won't be easy.
So if you guys don't know, something that's really good in this
Helping out
game
like this is a
are
good way to make
allies.
friends.
Oh my god, do you want allies in Lethal Zone?
Pays off. We could use allies out here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best piece of advice you can get from the game in this game.
Waste of time.
Okie dokes. I honestly don't expect to get food from this, but you know, I'll take it. Or if they'll give it to me, I'll take it. Boxes of seeds? Probably not going to be useful. I don't really plan on building a farm. Let me see if I can enlist
around, I
anybody.
guess.
They might need to be friendly.
Yeah, well, good luck. Well, you take it
Yeah,
easy
it looks like I can't enlist them. Okay, let's head back to base. And now that it's nighttime, so it's a little more dangerous at night because we can't see very well. What we're gonna do now is let's do some looting in the local area, basically right next to our base. And the thing is, there's actually pretty good stuff right next to our base. I don't really care about the screamer screaming over there, because remember, the zombies are going to go where the screamer is, and that's kind of to the corner of the base. That's fine. Food! Food! Fuel, looking good. Okay, so like I said, there's actually a lot of pretty good stuff in this starting area. So what I want to do is, I think I want to, let's just start... Oh, let's wait. What do I need to get? I need one more person. Yeah, we need 2 people to get the gym. What do I need for the gym? I need 13, and I need 8. It's too much. So we can't build them both right now. It's fine. We don't need them both, though. All right, let's start mopping up some of the local, like, easy-to-loot stuff. Like I said, right now, Lethal Zone, nice and peaceful. This is your chance to not anger the game. Like, you don't want to anger the game. You don't want to do it. And this is your chance to be stealthy. I don't just mean stealthy in terms of, like, sneaking around. I mean being stealthy in the sense that you are not attracting the game to you. Don't do it. Don't do it, boys. You can have a very... pleasant well, I don't know about pleasant. I might be like, you know, that might be clickbait right there, but you can have a better experience in Lethal Zone if you do not anger the game, especially in the beginning, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to anger the game.
That shit's gonna slow me down.
Oh, get... So what we're gonna do is just... beware. We're gonna be cautious. This zombie here needs to go. Because she's getting a little too nosy.
I'm gonna fucking drop.
That's fine. Throw that in there. Oh. I hear, but I don't see. Oh, that sounded like a feral. So our we have another feral really close by. We gotta leave. But we're gonna leave calmly. No need to go crazy. And what I'm gonna do is get this feral's attention. We're gonna get both of the feral's attentions, and we're just gonna drive them over to our ally and reposition them. We're just going to encourage them to, you know, go after somebody else. Here's the other one. Let's just get their attention. And we're just gonna, you know, calmly drive them over to our ally.
Nothing in here worth squat.
And then we're gonna let our ally deal with them for us. Because, you know, that's the kind of neighbor that Fox is. Here's our ally. There you go. You guys want some ferals? I'm guessing the answer is no.
Plague zombs all over the
But
place.
you're gonna get them anyways. Now I'm just gonna drive off like this. And because our guy is a driver, we don't lose a lot of fuel to drive around a little extra. And that's the reason why we want this driver guy. So now what we just did is reposition the feral without having to fight him. I don't care. You want to spawn ferals? You spawn the ferals if you want. I don't have to fight them. Now look at that. Let's go look on the map. So we got one over here. And then we got one over here. You know what we don't have? None of them in this area. Okay, here's what we got to do. We're going to clean up our inventory. And we're going to change characters because this guy's tired. Throw in that. And, I don't have enough labor. First time chat from J Law says, epic vibes, bro. Thank you very much, good sir. Been watching you for years. First time you've been on the stream. Well, it's an honor to have you here. How was your Halloween, J Law? Lots of candy or more low key? Let me go ahead and, we don't have a lot of stuff to choose from, so I'm just going to go ahead and let them carry some basic items. We don't really have a lot going on. Sure, I'll let them hold one of the hunting crossbows. So we're going to play as... Probably, it doesn't really matter who we play as from this point. The best news is that we're done with the driving, so we're not going to lose much fuel playing as someone else. Let's go ahead and play as Shelly. So we're just going to be doing some local errands here since it's dark. That's perfectly fine. Re-equip. Let's go ahead and always use the best stuff you've got. Like, what is the point of saving it? Especially the healing item. You know, what's the point of saving it if you're dead? Just use some of the best stuff you got. That's fine. So Koondog says that they are going to patch it so that the ferals bring them to my base. I mean, well, I guess it'll be feral wars then, because they'll bring it to my base and I'll just bring them right back. It'll be feral be like return to sender. J-Law says it was amazing. Chilled with my homie, watched Peacemaker. What about you? I did a lot of work at first and some research. Then I jumped on a game that had a Halloween event. And so I played some games with the boys, and we hit the Halloween event. A lot of kids out playing Halloween, doing Halloween stuff, so it was pretty festive. So this zombie here does not hear me.
Boring.
That zombie hears the car. So that zombie came to investigate the sound of the car's engine, and that's why it stopped there. Understanding, like, why zombies are attracted to sound, makes a really big difference in how you evade zombies. See, it's going to wander off, and as long as they wander off away from my direction, I don't even care if that zombie is there. It's not even a big deal. Well, I'm just going to grab up all of these knickknacks. I would often skip these knickknacks, but because this is a more hardcore start, I need all the knickknacks. I need every single thing. If it exists, I want it. I'll put it like that. Now, what would be really nice is if we could find a repair kit. Let's not assume that the house is empty. It could be empty because we are in a low-density zombie area. You can tell the density. You see how this is kind of a more reddish tan? Well, this is like kind of like a bleeding red color. That means that this area is low density. This area is high density. Because this is low density, it is reasonable that this house will be empty. Let's not take it for granted, though. And that's because a screaming zombie will force me to run away, most likely.
Hopefully we're starting a trend.
And we're clear. Like I said, you can gain a lot of strength in Lethal Zone by just, don't anger the game. Like, look at all this stuff we're getting, and we're getting it by not angering the game. Looks like this place is marked as a potential food location. So the map on Lethal Zone is 50% looted, but another tip I've got for Lethal Zone is to loot everything in the starting area.
Good enough.
And that's because the starting area is not pre-looted. That is looted because I was there. I looted it myself. That's looted because I was there. But this whole area here is not pre-looted. Like, look at this area here. I looted that and that. But all of these buildings here, those are all pre-looted. So that's kind of rough on Lethal Zone. So always take everything that the game gives you in the beginning of the game. Especially because it's low density. Low density means these are all gimme locations. The game's just giving it to you. So take what the game gives you. Okay, it's over here. Getting a little tripped out on where the loot is. Mathlete says, totally reliable feral delivery service. Absolutely. Like, let me tell you, there's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say, and one of the ways you can get rid of ferals is to be a totally reliable feral delivery service and give them to your allies. Good news is that we are full on loot, which means more stuff to drop off. I may need to needle some of these jerks, though. Nope, don't do it. Yeah, that one is a little too close. I might need to needle them.
There goes my last shot.
Really? I didn't bring ammo. Ammo! Got it. Okay, more food looking good. Food is a big concern on Lethal Zone because... Where's that? Okay, how about to say, that looked like a good shot. Do not mess with me, game. So first I check for Frost Zip. Why do I use the flamethrower? Because it's my favorite weapon. And we're not using it here. As you can see, we are not using it. Why do I use it, though? Because it's my favorite weapon. Like, I have a lot of fun using it. But, like, I understand some people don't want to see, like, Pyrolauncher gameplay, so we're not using it here. We do not have a Pyrolauncher in this playthrough. I can play with or without it. I do have to adjust my strategies a bit, there's no doubt about that, but I can play with or without the Pyrolauncher. I just like it because I think it's a really fun weapon. I have loved the Pyrolauncher since the day I started using it.
Alone at last. For now.
Okay, like I said, it's nighttime. Let's just get these really easy, safe to get ones. Plus, we're also minimizing our driving, which is great because we're not playing our driving character. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll loot a repair kit. That would be nice. You know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I'm not going to rely on the luck, but at the same time, it's a possibility. This is not going to be a repair kit. I mean, like, as far as the Pyrolauncher goes for its entertainment value, I think there's ups and downs to it. Like, yeah, I can understand that if that's the only weapon I use, it can be, like, repetitive. But the counter-argument is that there are other activities that become very repetitive because I have to do them over and over again because I don't have a effective weapon to dispatch the zombies with. So I think it's kind of like a give-and-take thing. Like, one example is infestations. If I don't have the Pyrolauncher, I don't know, like, I think other people, maybe they disagree, but I think that it's very repetitive watching to have to, like, slowly kill infestations 24/7.
Locked up.
This door is locked. Let's check the back door. Okay, these should be luxury items. We definitely want these. Oh, God! Captain Casey arms his community with grenade launchers. Man. I don't know what is going to feel more pain, you or your vehicles. I hope that answers your question, though, Frost. Like, that's the reason. That is the reason why I use it. But like I said, we won't be using it in this playthrough. My job is to entertain you guys. So if you guys are no longer entertained by Pyrolauncher, then Pyrolauncher has to go.
It's
Oh, yeah.
locked.
What am I doing?
Figures.
So we're probably not going to be able to loot this in one stroke because we did get all of those luxury items. That sounds like a screamer. Backdoor is available. So another one has spawned in. Let's go ahead and mark him. That way we can keep track of his movements. And I have to look at where he's located, but I may need to reposition him as well. As I said, you know, we get one about every 30 minutes. Some of these other ones, like these ones here, they could despawn as well. Like, I'll have to, this one is kind of not anywhere important, so I kind of don't care where he is, to be honest. Oh, Burns had a no fun work meeting. You have missed, like, we are on our character got tired, so we've swapped up, and we are now looting the beginning area because it is nighttime. And we had just hit, the capacity for my loot, so we're going to go back and drop some stuff off. We've got 3 ferals in the game. Fortunately, I have been able to convince them to be upset at someone else besides me. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and find more survivors. Let's get this going.
Hello?
We can cram a little more loot in now.
Uh-huh.
So for those of you guys who just joined, how did your Halloween go? It is November, the 1st of November, so Halloween has come and gone. What did you guys do? Looking pretty clear over here. Snacks. Let's see if we can... I think the last one's probably going to have medicine in it. That's fine.
For the moment, at least.
We're basically stabilizing our initial loot.
Okay, time to put this place
Yep.
behind us.
Nice. So a little bit of inventory finagling, and we're going to carry a full load on. The zombies are starting to crowd us a little bit, but like I said, we're playing stealthy both from a tactical perspective, as in literally crouching, but also from a strategic perspective, from the idea that we're just trying to avoid the enemies at the moment, which is really not that hard to do. And it's a pretty good idea, let me tell you. Let me dump these in here. And we should be able to get this up and running. Also, I just detected an infestation. We need to deal with that. Oh, no, we don't have the... Okay, we gotta go deal with that.
See you soon.
Infestations are a big problem on this difficulty. We cannot play around with infestations. Without the Pyrolauncher, we've got to deal with them kind of the old-fashioned way. And that means I got an idea. Let's gather up all of these. We're going to sell them to our ally. And then we're going to look for that infestation. We got to get rid of them immediately. There's just no option on it. Infestations are too dangerous. White Wolf says that Halloween was good. Had my character on a 100-day lethal zone get hit by some nasty cannibals hiding in the church at Mayor Valley. Did they survive, though, is the next question. A bloater that we will drive around. Let's see if this feral is still up. He is. So he is not despawned.
God, I am so sick of plague zombies.
Let's not drive too fast. You never know when one of these bloaters are just going to be like, oh, it's bloater time, boys. I would love to avoid that. Really, I would. Here are our allies. Got plenty of allies here, so it's all good. Oh, God. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, the thing is the cannibals are very well armed. They all have guns, and they typically have better than pistols. And then you get hit by the ferals. Yep. That is a nasty situation to be in. So these guys are friendly, meaning we get full price for our luxury goods. So let's go ahead and sell all of that. Great prices there. You love to see it. Let me see. I'm going to buy the fuel, probably. I think fuel's really important right now, and I'm going to enlist somebody. I'm going to need some backup. Let's also go ahead and detect the infestations.
I need recon at my 20.
Who are we going to take? I need to take someone who doesn't have a very good skill.
Hey, buddy. I almost missed you.
Ooh, medicine is
I
good.
ain't a fan of all these infestations.
Okay, Zan, no skill. You're with me, Zan. Let's find out where they are. They are over here. We got to deal with them. I might try to hit the gas, I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to try to hit the fire department real quick, though. And that's because the fire department should have repair kits.
See that one?
We should be able to take these guys. Okay, one of them screamed. I'm ready to retreat if necessary, but at the same time, the density might be pretty low. Okay, yeah, okay, one of them screamed, but the density is low. I was ready to bail out, but looks like we are okay.
No Zeds around, but we can't secure the place with a plague heart close by.
All right, so here's what we're looking for. We're looking for fuel
Step 2,
and
find useful stuff.
repair kits. Both of those should exist here. And if we find anything interesting, we can also sell it as well.
Blech, boring.
Great, great loot. Getting our vehicle up and running is so very important. Halligan tool. Those sell for, I believe those sell for 85?
What's happening?
Let's get down to business.
Yep, those are worth 85, so we definitely want to sell those. We could also use it, but we don't... I'm not dying for melee weapons at the moment. Another Halligan tool, that's another 85. By selling to this guy, we also clean up our inventory as well. Come on, where are the repair kits at? Yeah!
Oh, hey.
Let's make a deal.
Okay.
Let me tell you, folks, sometimes you gotta make your own luck. Just loot in the areas that should have what you're looking for, and you will get it. In time, at least. 2 repair kits. Awesome. Let's get the vehicle up and running. Rogue Reaper coming in. Rogue Reaper 101 with a T1. Thank you very much for being a part of the Fox Republic, Rogue Reaper. Throw this in. Also, let's get the fuel. Throw the fuel in, too. Your friend had hostiles spawn next to the FOB. I have had hostiles spawn in that were unmarked. Oh, that was like... Unfortunately, I didn't get hit, but let me tell you, they scared the crap out of me. Took 6 headshots to take one of them down with the Clio Heavy Sniper. Damn, that's rough. Maybe they had endurance or something. The Clio Heavy Sniper, a great weapon for that, though. Especially since if you're at the FOB, you can just call more ammo in. Let's see if we get the last item before we go.
Let's call that good enough.
Okay, workshop's up.
I'm glad to hear it.
This will be done in about 4 minutes. That'll give us a nice health buffer. It's going to make things a lot safer. There it is. Damn, 6 shots each. That sucks.
Let's hit the road. We're done here.
Okay, we got 1 luxury item to sell.
Oh, hey.
So what do we got today?
Oh, we can't afford it. I'll sell the parts. Okay, bad news. We got another horde, so they're already beginning to spread. We got to do something about it. I think this was still worth it to kind of a little bit of detour. Back to base first.
Passenger.
Get off the car, please. Okay, we got to get back to base. We're going to re-equip. We should have the fuel in order to make some Molotovs, which will be nice. And then we got to do something about these infestations before they start multiplying too much. Farrell, I don't think he'll. I'm pretty sure will. Yeah, about to say he'll get out of the way. Not too worried about running him over. I see the bloater. We'll drive around. Let's go ahead and drop this in. All of these in. Let's go ahead and make a Molotov. Oh, I can't at level 1? Level 1 can't do Molotovs. Very sad face. That's fine. We'll have to use the crossbow bolts. Have to be a little bit... I was hoping to get a Molotov in the process. No such luck, though. I might carry this as an escape. But we gotta deal with them. Like, they're gonna become too much of a problem. Too much of a problem. This thing is already a level 2 as well. Not good.
Hello, freaky zombie.
Okay. Dangerous job, unfortunately, but, like, that's infestations for you. We gotta make it happen, though. Otherwise, these infestations are just going to get worse. Hopefully my character doesn't get tired. I would prefer to not have to drive back and forth multiple times. Maybe I should have changed characters, but we gotta get this going. I believe I'm gonna allow that other horde to become an infestation because they actually should become weaker. Because an infestation horde has 2 bloaters and a larger pack of zombies in it. Fuel economy on this vehicle is honestly not bad. I am pretty happy about that. Infestations make me so mad, says Bernstein. I don't know why Undead Labs have not gone and tried to improve upon them, because the feedback for them has been nothing but negative.
On the move, guys.
Like, I've definitely had people tell me that they are quitting the game, and not like isolated things. Like, I have had multiple people tell me that they are done with the game because they are so sick of the infestations. So, like, I really feel like Undead Labs should be thinking about how to improve this situation. Okay.
Zombies.
Alright, we need the zombies to come out, and this is how we're gonna do it. Gonna shoot right there. Okay, good. You hear them knocking on the door? Why are they doing that? I shot an arrow right at the floor in front of the door, and so the zombies, what they want to do is they want to find out what that sound was, and therefore they are now going to open the door up for me. So on Lethal, on the beta, if you are playing on the beta, you cannot ignore them. And the reason for that is because there is no limit to the amount of sieges they can generate, and you only get 1 minute to respond to the sieges, and they can send like 10 sieges at you, back to back to back to back to back.
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole.
So one of them is going to scream in retaliation. Unless he doesn't for some reason. They're pretty clustered up, so we're actually going to score some multiple headshots here. Lining it up. One headshot there. Went through his back, though. There it is. We're clear. Does the Haven device nullify the sieges? No. Haven device will not stop the sieges. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to let them... I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'll intercept them. Let's loot this area here, though, because this is a place where we can get electronic parts. Oh, we were just talking about Eve just a moment earlier. So EveBot is here with a gift sub. It went to Space Case Mofo. That's a funny name. Thank you very much, Evie, and congratulations, Space Case Mofo. That's a funny name. First time chat from Lethale, and yes, he was asking about the
This will slow me down.
The Haven device. No, unfortunately, the Haven device does not block sieges. They will walk right in and they will steal your ammo. I mean, you can lose like 3 ammo per minute because they can literally just send one after the other at you. Of course we were talking about you. Only bad things, too. Oh, here's the last one. Did someone detected me? That sounds like hurried zombie breathing. Okay, so we just picked up 6 materials there, or 6, wait, I'm stuck. There we go. Alright, we got this. Throw this in there, throw that in there. That puts us into medium carry. You know, like, I try to stay out of heavy carry when possible. You know, sometimes there's no option, but... Okay, it looks like he's going right here. And if that's the case, if we let him turn into an infestation, it'll actually be a little easier because they will actually reduce in numbers compared to the entire horde.
Screamer. How fantastic.
So off we go. Let's get over there. We've got we got infestation to deal with. Oh yes, if you didn't know, Eve recently had a trip to Europe where she went to London and Scotland. Very exciting. I saw some of the pictures. Scotland looks like a beautiful place, gotta say. Okay, no, looks like that isn't the location. Alright, so we are going to go set an intercept course and try to knock these guys out before they become an infestation. I think we're clear here. Whoa! We'll get down so they don't notice us. Evie, while you were in Scotland, did you have vegetarian haggis? That's the bloater. All that's left now is the Screamer and its escort of basic zombies. Man, they don't even notice. They are just trucking along. Nothing's stopping them. We haven't had a feral spawn in a little while, so I'm a little worried about a new feral spawning in. Oh, a little too low, unfortunately. There we go, right on target. Alright, now what we can do is just use the car to finish them off.
Dear God, I'm tired.
Alright, we got this. Uh-oh. They might be coming. We gotta stop them. There we go. We gotta stop them from becoming an infestation. Boom! Crisis averted. Back to base, boys. Let's make sure I don't run any bloaters over. That's always a possibility. And like I said, I am anticipating another feral spawn pretty soon. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we haven't had a feral spawn in a little while, so we are due for one. Oh, there's one right there.
I hate ferals.
Fortunately, it's really far from the base, so it's actually in a completely irrelevant location. That's perfect, game. You spawn those ferals far away from me. I don't want anything to do with them. At least not right now. We'll deal with them later on. Whoa, Nelly. Let me throw these in, empty our inventory. We're looking good. Look at that. It's like, it's day 2, and we are all, look how much progress we've made. We're doing really, really good.
Stay alive, all right?
All right, I don't think it's unfair to say that this character is probably going to get tired pretty soon. So let's go ahead and change characters. Well, we might as well while we're here. Gonna give her some basic gear. And, we don't really have anything to defend the base with, so... Switch up. Shadow, that's a cool nickname. What's his real name? His real name is... His name literally is Shadow. Shadow Struxma. Wow. I thought that was a nickname. Re-equip. Grab some ammo. Liver is supposedly one of the most nutritious foods you can eat. Like, I've always wanted to get into eating liver because, like I said, I've heard of the tremendous health benefits of it, but I don't know. It's just kind of like liver. It's kind of like, you know, a little bit of a mental block there, shall we say. Okay. Actually, a better idea. We're going to do a really long drive, so we want to save fuel. Got an idea. What we're going to do now is go to Super Loot Location. TM. And that means we need Xander. So what's Xander? His name is Alexander Wren. That's pretty good. That's a pretty cool nickname. Being Xander instead of Alex. Pretty cool nickname. I'll give it to him. Let's do this. Ammo, proper healing items, and my sidearm, just in case. Also, let me load my sidearm. I think I can fit one more bullet in it. Good. Plenty of ammo, but no silencer, so... Let's do this. So we are going to go to super loot location, which should be right here. And this is why we need, that's why we need this guy. We need this guy because it's a bit of a drive. And this guy is going to improve our gasoline efficiency. While we're here, though, let's hit this. Let me see if it's safe. Yeah, looking good. Chat, has anyone in chat eaten liver before? Or eaten it on a regular basis?
Yeah, I bet I'll be using this soon.
The diamonds spell YOLO. Okay, we should have another double special case area there. V for Vendetta says, no thanks. First time chat from Prince3 All. He says he has eaten liver on a regular basis. How do you eat liver? In what manner? Do you... Is it the main part of the meal, or is it like mixed into the meal? In what method do you prefer your liver prepared? Because like I said, I have heard of the incredible benefits of eating liver. And I've wanted to give it a shot, but at the same time, you know, I've got like the liver block. A traditional dish called iskus? Steak and liver pie. It's okay. That sounds interesting. I bet steak and liver sounds like it sounds like I could eat that.
More crap.
Oh, good. We got more arrows. Great. Had liver when you were a kid. Same with me. Like, my mom would prepare liver from time to time. The only thing I remember is that it had an interesting smell. That's the one thing I remember, is that the smell was a little odd. We'll take the Sweet Skull Sword. I don't think I can sell anything else to this guy. Oh, no, look at that. His inventory updated. So I'm going to sell this and that to him. I'll buy Molotovs. Molotovs are good. I might sell the L6 Steel Mace. I'm not using that. There we go. Wait, let's check to see if we can refuel yet. A slice of the liver in small, thin steaks frying pan with a specific vinaigrette sauce. You know, that seems to be the combo. Liver and steak. That seems to be the... Maybe that's the key. Liver and steak. I hear you only need to eat liver like once a week because the thing is, like, liver has a ton of vitamin A in it, and if you eat liver too much, you'll get vitamin A poisoning, also known as vitamin A mentosis. Vitamin mentosis A. So you only need to eat the liver like once a week. Liver and onions, that's a classic, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've had liver and onions once, but it was very, very long ago. I just don't remember. All I remember is that it had a scent. This texture, that's always what I hear. Like, people don't like this texture. Gross. Liver and anything is bad. Let me park on this lady's face real quick. And here we are at Super Loot Location.
Plague heart, this should clear up.
Okay, so this is Super Loot Location. Remember it well. On Mayor Valley, you go down. You see this is Whitney Field. So to the southwest of Whitney Field, almost in the corner, there is this little shopping plaza here. This is the Super Loot Location. Step one, we got to get rid of some of these jerks. Quietly, preferably. Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in! Oh, I'm in.
As long as that plague heart is around, we can't really secure this place.
Lucky that window didn't notify anybody. Okay, so super loot location. This one, the two buildings are side by side. The first one is right in here. What makes it a super loot location? This is what makes it super loot location. 2 materials and a fuel tank, but that's not all. That would be good, but it wouldn't be super. It would only be good. Let's take a look at this.
Locked. Figures.
I believe this one is in here, in this trunk. Don't say wow yet. It's too early to say that, V for Vendetta. Boom! Another one. 2 materials and 2 fuel. Now that is super.
This load's gonna
2
wear me out.
materials and 1 fuel would be good, but that's not enough to be super. Now this is super loot. We won't be able to carry it all with us, unfortunately, but I'll carry as much as we can. We're a little bit inventory challenged, shall we say?
Shit, I'm beat.
It's a good idea to get super loot location early in the game while it's peaceful. Look, we are right next to a plague heart, and plague hearts generate zombies that patrol the area. So you want to get super loot location early because there won't be as many zombies. We can get one more. Oh, so sorry, zombie. Yes, this area gets absolutely mental later on, so get it now while the resistance is low. Okay, we can't carry all of it due to our limitations on loot, but that's okay. We're getting a good number of samples. Well, let me check how many we got. Maybe we can complete that quest. That quest pays out big time, plus we get another ally. Now, generally speaking, I don't like the buddy system with my own guys. I don't use my own guys as buddies. But let me tell you, when you're playing Lethal Zone, a more hardcore playthrough, you want to enlist an ally because you can sell to them, and if you need to, I don't know if you've ever played the old Mario games where you can jump on Yoshi. Sometimes you just gotta jump off a cliff and jump off a Yoshi, and then you can make it to that bigger platform. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta let your ally get eaten by a blood feral while you take off and leave him in the dust. And if you bring your own ally with you, you'll probably get eaten because you won't want your ally to die because he's part of your community. But if you bring one of these disposable guys, you can say, "See ya," and leave them in the dust. So highly recommend. Woo!
Motor here.
Whoa! Whoa! Not quite. Not quite, game. I'm pretty sure there was a feral over there, so let's take a detour. I want to draw the feral to my base, right? So right over here, up the dirt, and then we can cut across over here. Now, if we did hit the blood bloater, it wouldn't be the end, because remember, we've got hygiene, so we've got a little bit more room for error. Let's go around the screamer. Big, big supply drop coming in. Boom, 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 boom.
Here's your shit.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's go build something. Let's get our infirmary to level 2. That way we can start recovering from any injuries we get. That's how you do it, like in Metal. You recruit those guys and feed them to the zombie wolves. Whenever need be. So we got 2 more plague samples. How many do we need? All we need is 2. Alright, so they're going to become an ally, or a friend now. So let's go ahead and get some stuff to sell. Here you go. Here's the stuff. I don't want any of this stuff. This stuff is no good. I don't even want the CNC mill. We're never using it. I don't want the seeds. I don't think they're going to be able to buy a whole lot more than that, so let's chill out. That's fine. So off we go. We are going to become allies or get friend status. Did I bring the samples? Oh yeah, we might have to deal with that feral, but there's no way that feral is going to be able to take all 4 of us out. Or technically all 5 of us, because it's going to be 3 of them plus my ally, plus me hiding in the bathroom. Nothing to it. So hopefully you guys are learning from these like techniques right here. You definitely want to make sure you don't anger the game. That's a good idea. Let's see if the feral is still here. I think he is. How you guys doing in there?
I think those plague zombies are
Take him out.
something really nasty.
Yeah, get him. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We don't even have to deal with them. 2 samples. Look how much we get for this. This is a great quest. We get a rucksack of fuel and 500 influence.
If you need it.
You always want to do this quest. Great quest to do. Now that they're friendly, we can sell. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll sell as many as I can. Let me go ahead and buy what they got. Oh, they actually have quite a bit of stuff.
Hey, if you're bored, I got something for you.
What do we got?
Hey, all these plague hearts aren't going to clear themselves out.
Thanks for the news. All the plague arts are not going to clear themselves out, of course.
Problemo.
Look at that, we're already up to 1,400 influence, and this is only day 2. No boons either.
Always glad to see you.
I got something you want. You got
Let's
something
make
I
it
want.
happen.
All right. So nice to see you.
I got something you want. You got something I want.
Sure, sounds good.
Look at all this stuff we're going to be bringing home. This is great. Now, it looks like we can get a little more than this. So let's go ahead and loot some of these local areas. And like I said, if a problem happens, we can just run to our allies. That's what they're there for. I just haven't bothered to, like, look for any other cars. It's a low... Like, getting a better... I don't really need a better car than this right now. This car is perfectly fine. Like, let me zoom out a little bit. If you want to find cars, zoom out a little bit, and it'll get rid of all of the building icons, but the cars will remain. Yeah, we just haven't found one yet. Anything in the shed? Repair kit? Show me repair kit salad!
All that work for this?
Parts. Okay. I'm not disappointed. It's okay. You don't have to give me what I want all the time. It's okay. I'll get over it. How do you handle it when you don't want to tick off the game, but one of your prized allies insists on clearing a plague guard? You just don't clear the plague guard. You just have to let him go. Because as long as the game is peaceful, you can do fine. You can do fine without them. You'll be fine. Maybe it'll be a little less good, but it'll be fine. Allies are replaceable, but the difficulty is not.
It's damn heavy.
Once the game cranks itself up, well, you're just kind of stuck. Well, the quest will pop up again. You just buy yourself time. You can just kind of reset it. That's kind of annoying, though. Like, I wouldn't want to just constantly log in and out of the game every 30 minutes.
Not bad.
Ooh, hand drill.
What's happening? I got a feeling you and me can do business.
Oh, they can't afford it. No.
Most scavengers focus on big items. If we stock up on...
I got an idea. We're just going to trade.
when we need to
Give me
trade.
this pill press, and I will give you this thing here. Works for me. Good trade. I do want the pill press. It's not very useful right now, but it'll be useful in the future. Let me see what we got. 2 minutes before we can call more survivors in. We need to populate this map with survivors. We need lots and lots of allies. More allies means more minions, more people to sell to, more say. Where is the last thing? Maybe it's in the front? Maybe it's up here? You want lots of allies. Let me tell you, that is a Get Good Fox premium line of advice right
clear
there.
for now.
Get yourself a
With the
ton of
plague
allies.
around, that won't last.
Where is it? Am I just stupid? Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn my car headlights off.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
I didn't technically turn the engine on, so the zombie won't notice. Absolutely not, Max. You cannot reduce the difficulty by demoting people. Absolutely not. Because it is not tracking your current level of standing. It is tracking your save file's lifetime standing gains. So even if a character is at the citizen level and you kill more ferals and juggernauts, that is still counting. There it is. Absolutely not. Doesn't work. By the way, how's it going, Max? How did Halloween go for you?
I've seen enough of this place. Let's go.
How good is lichenology? It is exactly one medicine better than herbalism. It is herbalism, but with two medicine per day instead of one medicine per day. I personally don't use it because I don't use gardens. But other people might get more mileage out of it than me. Maybe we'll get lucky. Come on, repair kit and a rucksack of materials. I would love it. I'd love to get it, game. Okay, that'll stack. And a Bowie machete is very sweet. Love Bowie machete. Excellent early game item. Huge lethality for such a common weapon. Let me show you the stats on this baby. Look at this. This Bowie machete has more lethality than that Sweet Skull sword. And it's just a common. Definitely recommend using a Bowie machete if you find one. There's the building materials. No repair kits, but you know, one thing at a time. Let's find other survivors.
Hey there.
The derelict souls, sure. First time chat from Vispanus. He says, I think new outposts, it's useless like the rest of the generating perks. I ditched it. You're absolutely right there, Vispanus. You want to use those outposts. Those outposts are the big deal. Like I'm just gonna build a whole buttload of these. I'm gonna build like 5 food outposts to pay for my food upkeep. And I'm not even going to build a garden because I'd rather have this. Look at this thing. This is giving me 20 health, add more EXP. That's what I want. Forget the food. Give me health. First time chat from Lanzeral Storm. Do I ever get bored of State of Decay? Or is it just a game I love? The game just seems... Well, I do have a lot of experience. That's why the game does seem easy for me. I guarantee you, if you play Lethal Zone and you don't have a lot of experience, it's going to be a lot harder. My main thing is that, yeah, I still like playing State of Decay. I mainly like entertaining my audience, though. That's the main thing that keeps me playing. Just the fact that I've got, like, this awesome audience to play for, and what you guys like to see is State of Decay, and I still like playing the game. Like, I'm having fun right now. I love the beginning of the game, too. I like the beginning and the middle quite a bit. I mean, I like, depending on the setup I'm using, I also like the ending. But I like the beginning and the middle of the game. It's a lot of fun. I also like teaching and helping people. That's something I get a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Value from helping other people learn how to play Lethal Zone. So it's like, it's kind of like a whole experience for me. It's not just the game for me. Now, sometimes I'll take a break, for sure. There's no doubt about that, but let me see here. We're overrunning a little bit, so let me go. Let's get this upgraded. Not yet. Okay, so let me stop them from destroying my building materials real quick.
Is anyone going to use their brains to actually think, you know, while we still have them?
Boom. All right, so I'm just going to temporarily remove this so that they don't destroy our rucksack supply. Oh my God! Oh yeah, there we go. Is that a candy bar? Nope, that looks like a juicy juice though. Water. Thought it might have been a candy bar. There's the question again. So it was just Halloween. What's your favorite candy bar? Mine is Nestle's Crunch. Very closely followed by Kit Kats.
I got a feeling you and me can do business.
He's got 161. Let me see if there's anything else. Also, we need to welcome this guy. V for Vendetta says his second Lethal Zone is going way better than his first. Good. Sometimes, you know, like, Lethal Zone can be a school of hard knocks, let me tell you. Sometimes you just got to take your medicine. Let me sell some things. We're never going to use that. We're never going to use this. We might use some of those.
I bet I could headshot that bloater.
I bet we could too, but... Let me see what we got here. Oh my God, I forgot about Reese's. You know, Reese's is not shaped like a bar. So, I mean, some of them are. So I kind of don't think about it. Reese's top 3 as well. The Crunchy Bar, Hershey's, Reese's, Zero Bar. I haven't had a Zero Bar in a while. I forget what Zero Bars taste like. Peanut Butter Kit... Oh man, Kit Kats are so good. Kit Kats are a based candy bar choice. Peanut Butter Kit Kat, that sounds amazing. Almond Joys have nuts. Mounds don't. Crunch bars be hitting. Yeah, Nestle's Crunch is so good. Reese's and Twix. I like Twix. Maybe not a top 3, but I will definitely eat a Twix. Twix is pretty good. You know, I like the candy bars that are not too intense. Some candy bars, oh my God, like Milky Way. I'm not beating up Milky Way. I'm just saying Milky Way is really sweet. I just feel like, bam, it's like assaulting me. Like, I gotta have those bite-sized Milky Ways. They're so sweet. Same with, like, Three Musketeers. So sweet. Like, you know, I gotta, like, you know, take the foot off of the gas, the sweet gas. That's how I feel like. I'll still eat them from time to time, but, oh, they're so sweet. Aero bars. I don't think I've had an Aero bar. I don't recognize that name. Is that a made-up bar, Evie? Are you making names up? Have you guys heard of an Aero bar, or is Eve pulling the wool over my eyes? Oh, Thomas says, oh, they must be real. Bubbly mint, definitely never had one then. Tony's Chocolonely? That's a silly name for a chocolate bar. Here we go. So we got more allies. Alrighty, so, repair kit, yes please. Fuel, yes please. Let's sell this stuff back. Definitely losing money on that one, but it's okay. Now here's the deal. We've got allies here, so it's safe, right? So what that means is we are gonna loot this basic area because we've got someone to run to if we need to.
Damn it, locked.
I love Snickers. Snickers is a little on, you know, sometimes I'm not crazy about the chewy bars because I feel like they're just gonna get trapped in my teeth, but I still like Snickers. Fresh, room temperature Snickers. Cold Snickers, oh God, they're like rock hard. $100 grand. I've seen that, but I've never tried 100 grand. Only one item in here? That stank. Let's also look at some of these. We might have some knickknacks here. Check the backs of the vehicles. We need to make sure we don't get too close to that plague guard, because Buddy Boy here, he will try to solo that plague guard. Oh God, we're talking about too much chocolate. Bernsta is getting like the chocolate sugar tooth coming in. Milky Way Midnight. What's different about it, Tech Viper?
That's a lot of crap to haul around.
Okay, what we're gonna do is crouch, because if I crouch, my ally will try to avoid combat, which means he will not go crazy and try to solo that plague guard. Plutonium bars. I've never heard of that brand. That's a question for Thomas, the real Bickers. Thomas's girl brought him some chocolate, from what I understand, from the States. You'll have to tell me. What do you think, Thomas? Do you think UK chocolate or US chocolate? Midnight is Dive makes sense. Dark chocolate makes sense. So it's going to be a little more bitter. Going for the British chocolate there. I might have to try some. The candies are nice for both. Oh, let's sell some of this stuff while we're here. We got more to sell?
So,
Like I said, you see
start
how I'm
dealing?
just like, you know, play it nice and easy. Play it safe. Like, look at it. This is like a... Look, I can hold a conversation in Lethal Zone right now. Like, Lethal Zone right now is so leisurely at the moment because we are not pissing the game off. I am not going up to that wasp nest, grabbing the wasp nest, shoving it in my mouth and chewing it up. I'm not doing it. And that's why, look, I can have a conversation in the middle of Lethal Zone because of that. German chocolate. I've had German cakes and German pies, but never German chocolate.
Oh, I hope that sweet ride still runs.
What about chalky milk? I haven't had chalky milk in a while either.
Yeah, that'd be.
You mean like
another plague
Ovaltine? When was the last time you had some Ovaltine? Where is the last one at?
Yeah,
There it is.
nothing more
Oh, that was camouflaged. It was the sun was blinding me. There's no way I would have found that otherwise. I've heard that Swiss chocolate and Belgian chocolate is really good.
Gotta stay frosty. Plague zombies all over the place.
What do you think is the best expensive chocolate? Like, what do you think is the best chocolate company for, like, expensive chocolate? I'm definitely not trying to mine you guys for, like, dating ideas and dating gifts. It's just a random question. Just a random question. What is the best expensive chocolate company? Godiva. One vote for Godiva. I've at least heard of them. I was wondering if I'd hear a chocolate company I've never heard of. The only expensive chocolate companies I know of is Godiva and C's. Does anyone know something even higher class? Something even bougier than Godiva and C's? Lind. There's a new name. I haven't heard that one. Oh. We gotta build something. Boom. Upgrade. Fuel is at max. We can deal with fuel very easily, though. All we gotta do is make a canister of fuel, because we're definitely gonna need more. I can't even pronounce that, Bosley. Psilocybin chocolate. It sounds like it's like a bacterial strain. Holy crap. Ferrer. Girardelli. Okay, never mind. That's another one I know.
You know, we could use some fresh faces around here.
Toblerone. Are they an expensive chocolate company? Magic mushrooms, says Bosley. Lindor. Oh, yeah, Lindor. I've heard of them. Thornton's. God, you need to tell me this on Discord. I need to know this on... I'm going to ask this on Discord because these are good ideas. Good ideas, you guys. These are great ideas. Oh, okay, that's what makes sense. Whittakers. I don't know why I was having trouble with that one. Anyways, let's wrap today's stream up. I think this was a great stream. Like, great guy, great to see all of you guys. We are going to be doing so you guys voted for No Boons. You guys voted for Mayor Valley, and let me go ahead and menu so that like I want to save my daylight. Let's go to main menu so I can save my daylight. But thank you all, you guys, for tuning in. Thank you for voting. Like, really awesome. We did great work here. I want you to like, okay, here are the lessons for the Lethal Zone. Fox's lessons. What I want you to learn from this stream, the most important thing, is that you can have a peaceful Lethal Zone experience. Even though it's Lethal Zone, you go in there fresh and do not anger the game. Don't do it. You keep thinking that you see that beehive and you're like, I want to get my dad's golf clubs and just bam, smack it like it's a piñata. Don't do it. You do what I do and you will have a peaceful Lethal Zone experience. Do you see how peaceful it was? That is my biggest tip for you right there. You see a feral? Don't mess with the feral. Take the feral to your allies, and then you can 4v1 the feral. You can leave the feral there. Do you see it? And while the game is peaceful, that's when you make the big moves. You go to super loot location. You go to the locations you know that have multiple rucksacks. Do it while the game is peaceful. That's how you get ahead, and because once the game gets harder, well, that's it. You're stuck with it. But if you do it like this, you can get super strong. You can get all the stuff you need. And then when the game gets harder, well, it doesn't matter because you're ready to deal with it. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Like, this game is a little bit of a push and pull. When the game is pulling, push. Go with the game. Like, don't go against it. If the game is pulling, don't pull back. If the game wants to give you ferals, fine. Let them bring on the ferals. I'm just going to lure them to my ally. You're going to push ferals onto me. I'm pulling them to my allies. That is how you do Lethal Zone, and you can do it. Now, it's not a substitute for knowing how to fight. Don't think that you'll make a mistake. You do got to know how to fight. There's no doubt about that. But that is what you do. And you saw how it was so peaceful in Lethal Zone that I could actually chat and hold a conversation. It can be like that for you too if you do not reach out and grab that hornet nest, shove it in your mouth, chew it up, and ask if that other guy that your girl is like leaving you for can do it too. Which is like, if you don't understand that was a post on Reddit, a guy chewing up a paper wasp nest. Anyways, I will be here tomorrow. And because how do you know? You just got to look at the schedule. You can find the schedule in a lot of places, but here you can find it on my Discord. You see here, 5 p.m., Lethal's State of Decay 2 Fresh Start, State of Decay 2 Fresh Start on Wednesday, 5 p.m. on Thursday, all Eastern Time or GMT -4. And next up is 7 Days to Die. So I'm going to take a brief recess, and then we're a little late for 7 Days to Die, but we're going to be playing 7 Days to Die after this. If you haven't seen it, very awesome zombie game, super fun. You guys actually get to try and kill me directly in that game, and who knows, it might happen. Anyways, I will talk to you guys another time. If you're here, if you want to stay for a 7 Days to Die, come back in about 10 minutes, and we will be back. Project Zomboid when? Good question. I am going to be getting more zombie games on here. We're going to get The Infected. We'll probably get Project Zomboid. Right now, though, I took a break, and I want to focus on the basics at the moment. Right now, the channel is really enjoying State of Decay and 7 Days to Die. So right now, at least for now, let's just focus on the basics. Because, like, I've been kind of recycling some things. I've been redoing some things. Like I said, I got these nice new banners that I made for the panels and everything. Redecorating everything. And I am just like refreshing everything on the content. I'm coming back into it. Took a few days away from State of Decay to kind of like regenerate myself. And we are going into the next edition of Get Good Fox content. Big energy stream. Glad to see it. Glad to see all you guys showing up. But we will be here tomorrow if you want some more Fresh Start Lethal Zone. And give me like 10 minutes. And we will be on 7 Days to Die. So I will be right back. Anyways, follow me on Twitch if you want to be notified when I go online next. If you want to know all of my social media stuff, just scroll down. You'll see it right here. You see it on the stream? I'll put it right up. You just click my YouTube to go to my YouTube. Click my Discord to go to my Discord. Everyone's invited. You can jump in my Discord. It's all good. My Facebook, my Twitter. You want to know about me? Here are the rules. There's not a lot of them. You can read them all down there. So jump in my Discord if you want to chat. That's where I coordinate any of my community events and whatnot. And I'll be back here tomorrow at the same time. Anyways, stay tuned for 7 Days to Die in 10 minutes. But otherwise, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.